aliens, Balians, kings, queens, and all you in betweens. Welcome to Spiritual AF number 4. Susie Cuatro. No. And today's spiritual principle is, I have to unfold the paper. I thought I would be an alien form today. Selflessness. Concern more with the needs and wishes of others than our own. I had to Google it. I think it's fun to see how these two may or may not relate, or just what thoughts, ideas might get inspired by, like, oh, today's spiritual principle is this one, and the little card and quote and the words behind it is this, and who knows, maybe I have Babel, maybe I don't. Maybe I just read this and the little spiritual principle, but yeah, short explanation. Anyways, here it is. Pick number 4. I don't know. I was doing like the top half of the deck. Let's see. I wanted one of these. Yeah, I wanted like this one or something. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. So, some injuries you really can just walk off, but too many of us run around treating emotional compound fractures like a stubbed pinky toe. They ain't the same thing, love. If you ignore the big ouches, they fester and get gangrene and give us permanent limps and shit. Do you have a big ouch that needs tending? Naming it is the first step in healing it. Maybe your wound needs some professional help. Don't do the gangrene amputation thing. That's like so 2016. That's so interesting as far as connecting it to selflessness, right? Hello, so I am editing and I'm wondering how the concept of selflessness relates to not ignoring the wound that necessitates our attention. How do you care for your own needs while being selfless at the same time? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I googled what selflessness meant. Concern more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own. I know people in my life that have sacrificed themselves, their dreams, everything, and that's often what comes with the role of being a mother. That's a lot of sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you don't heal what hurts you, you're gonna bleed all over people that didn't cut you. So how do you do that and be selfless? And then I googled the meaning of selflessness in spirituality. And basically the opposite is being impatient, rude, and envious. All signs of selfishness because they put you first. What the fuck is wrong with putting ourselves first? Especially when we've been putting everybody's needs before our own. That's what I'm saying. How do you titrate between the two? What else do I want to say about that? I mean, the song Big and Kind by Non-Binary Girlfriend Band, who's going to be in town this Sunday at the Ivy Room. Their lyrics, being kind is not the same as being small. Sometimes, many times, kindness requires you to be big and tall. It's so kind of you to state your boundaries. It's so kind of you to say no. You are big and kind, baby, love you. Plant a seed and let it grow. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I wanted to clarify that choosing yourself doesn't mean that you're caving in to shitty feelings of envy, or what else did they fucking say? Impatient rudeness. I am so done dimming my light for the comfort of others. It baffles me and perplexes me how confidence rattles some people. How people having a good time bothers some people. It's like you can almost feel the stories that are creating in their minds as they take you in, right? And also though, how do you decipher between being an empath and feeling and being HSP, a highly sensitive person? How do you differentiate between those senses, or just the stories that you tell yourself in your head? Are you an empath? Or are you just repeating the stories in your head? I'll end with this quote that I keep referencing that I found at work randomly at a printer. It says, Letting people be wrong about you or a situation while keeping your peace and focus is the most misunderstood power move you will ever make. And then they quote Morgan Richard Oliver. Yes, amen, all of it. So aliens, Balians, kings, queens, and all you in-betweens. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but good morning, good night, and what does Jim Carrey say in that movie? Good morning, good night, good afternoon, in case I don't see you. See you tomorrow for number 6. Or is it number 5? 5. Number 5 tomorrow. Hello, yes, it's me still editing, but I just want to say lastly about what the fuck is wrong with putting yourself first, blah, blah, blah. It's unfortunate, I'm gonna be real, that I'm not in a spot or place in time in my life where I am unable to cater or consider someone else's needs before my own. I guess because even mine have been neglected for so long, so it's like I have to do something, and I wish I could have juggle all these things, but I guess this is life, question mark. So I just want to say, like, yeah, it's like, what's wrong with choosing yourself? But it's like, you lose out on some shit too, so. I'm kind of working on that, titrating between the need to feel like I need to explain myself and then just not, you know? And there's a quote that really encapsulates that, and I've been doing my very best to embody it. I will probably insert it here somewhere or make a graphic out of it, because I'm going to start doing that too. Aliens, Balians, kings, queens, and all you in-betweens. That was Spiritual AF number 4. I'll see you tomorrow for number 5.
Okay, has landed.